I'm feeling kind of nice on that stuff now. Sorry if it comes out a little messy. I met Danny back in the late 90s when we worked for cable business. We instantly hit it off and started a relationship based on mutual respect, caring, and very, very sick humor. I can't say Danny was the type of guy who could tell anything to and trust 100%. He was the only person who I felt comfortable enough to tell everything to and trust 100%, which is very hard to come by, especially these days. He knows more about me than any other person. Sorry, Jen. There's no type of person out there like him. He is truly one of a kind. So as the years passed, we became very comfortable with one another. There was a point in time early on when Danny and I, we just stopped talking based upon a miscommunication. Now, just to give you a background on me, I'm pretty outgoing. I'm a typical strong Italian who thinks, I can do no wrong. But back then, as time passed, our friendship, it wasn't there. I got more and more upset and sad as time went on. And one day I took a step back and asked myself something that I never thought could come out of my mouth. I actually said, Danny would never do anything to jeopardize this or any relationship or friendship that he has. He's the most caring and sincere person that I will ever meet. I must have really screwed up. So as fate would have it, we buried the hatchet and began rocking and rolling since. But I want to say something to everybody in this room that we already know. This man before me is truly one of a kind. If you're lucky in your life, maybe, you will have a chance to meet someone who's similar or like Dan. And if you do, hold on to them, learn from them, be better from them, and expect that they will be there for you. This guy and I have been through numerous stuff together, from the parties, to girls, to jobs, to numerous vacations, to living together through the trials and tribulations of life. I've never said this to Dan, but I will tonight. Dan, I always looked up to you like an older brother. Regardless of the fact that I'm over a foot taller than you, our friendship has always been bigger than the both of us. Your guidance, caring, and friendship have been some of the most sacred things that I've held closest to my heart. It's an honor to be here tonight in this capacity, and an honor to know you. I have to tell everybody a really quick story. It's actually kind of cool. It's kind of funny and really hit me by surprise. So a couple of months ago, I was with Danny and Yris' home. My family was there, we were having dinner, and during dinner, I noticed something. Danny was watching to see if anyone was spilling food or wine on the wood table throughout the meal. And I'm like, dude, are you serious? Come on. So I'm watching this. I thought nothing of it because, there are these placemats on the table. And they were these cool looking placemats, but they were doing their job. It's a mess, my kids were all messy. And, the placemats were doing their job. So a few things got onto the table and on the fancy placemats, and Danny was not a happy camper. And I was confused because we're guys, and while we aren't the cleanest bunch, we never got crazy about the table of placemats. So dessert came, and we were having ice cream, and I was scared to eat the ice cream. Now me, I usually don't give a damn, but here I am at Danny's house, placemats, wood table, and I'm standing up eating ice cream. They were looking at me like, what are you doing? So I held up the cup of ice cream in my hand about 3 yards away from the table and the fancy placemats. Yris came up to me and said, John, what are you doing? I don't understand. He said, I have this nice table and placemats, and Danny doesn't want them to get ruined, so I was being nice, and I didn't want to ruin them, because I know me, I ruined them. So Yris told me to sit down, and if crap gets on the placemats, it'll get cleaned off. Normal people. And she also said, Danny wanted the table and placemats to be kept clean and neat. And I was in shock. I was like, all right, Danny. Because here I am thinking, it's got to be Yris. Makes sense. It sounds horrible. I don't need it horrible. So Danny was acting naughty, but that wasn't the case. Danny was protecting the placemats because Yris didn't want them dirty. And Yris was being kind to us. It made sense to me. But then something clicked in my head. Something made sense to me. Here are two adults, right? Not one finger pointing at the other saying, this person's crazy, this person's crazy. Rather, they mesh so well together, okay? They mesh so well together, and they fill each other's quirks like a puzzle. They complement one another. They complement each other big time. They have a common path and a mutual respect towards one another. And it's because of those silly, fancy placemats that I know this couple is going to make it. There's no doubt in my mind that this couple is going to make it to the big fan placemats. Go figure. But seriously, Iris, you're one of the luckiest women I know. You met one of the best men out there today. I've engaged in such a sacred and lifelong bond. Cherish him, love him forever, and grow with him into a beautiful family. Danny, you hit the jackpot, buddy. You really did. If this was a 24-hour wedding, I still wouldn't have enough time to tell you how amazing Iris is. How lucky you are, how beautiful you both are together, and how happy I am to see this love that you and Iris both share right before my eyes. Iris, you are a treasure. Words cannot accurately describe how happy I am to see you both together. There isn't another soul on earth that I would rather see my best friend with. Danny is lucky to have you, and I am lucky to know you. Everyone else at this amazing celebration, please raise your glass. I'm sorry this took so long. Okay? Raise your glass right now. Look at these two people right there who are celebrating today. Take a deep breath and embrace the love that this couple is sharing with us. Watching Danny and Iris together fills my heart with joy. I'm sure it does with everybody else. Witnessing Danny, Iris, Jalen, precious Alyssa, my best and most sincere wishes for a happy family. Dios bendiga esta familia. God bless this family.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about another big round of applause for your two main